Well, I think I would contact the one settings. Well, now here we can see this moment. Salam Habibi, how are you? I hope you are fine. It is me, Michaela Santa. I am here with you. Accordance with titles, yes, today we are roasting Mamata Banerjee. Okay, now here we can see this point. Who was the Mamata Banerjee? Mamata Banerjee was current Chief Minister of West Bengal. She is in a political leaders of Trinamool Congress. And now, here we know some things about Mamata Bandyopadhyay. Now, here today is West Bengal elections 2026. And I think after 10 minutes later, here result day would be started. Now, here is my point that what if Mamata Bandyopadhyay won the elections, and here I would mention the points. Okay. Now here everything's well. Now here the points. What is if Mamata Bandyopadhyay won the elections? Uh, it is in the base of the exit polls. Well, accordance with the poll IQ exit polls here, West Bengal Assembly election 2026. Here we can see that Trinamool Congress under Mamata Bandyopadhyay can score 206 seats to 220 seats, where BJP can score 50 seats to 82 seats. And here we can see the moments. Now, who is Mamata Bandyopadhyay? It is she. Well. I think here everything is not okay for today's at the moment. And according with the news 18 is here we contest the exit polls. According here Mamata Bandyopadhyay's Trinamool Congress can score 215 seats and BJP can score 77 seats. It is all in the base of the exit polls. And now, here is the moments. Well, now here we can see. But original results would be start at almost 8 minutes later. Okay. Now let's check it. Okay, now here we can see what if Mamata Bandyopadhyay became Chief Minister in 2026. Here is my points. First of all, here we can see that is the moments. Well, here is her plans. Indian West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Bandyopadhyay planned to eliminate 15,000 students of Technion located in Haifa, the city of Israel, at as elected chief ministers of Indian West Bengal in May 4, 2026. Here we can see the Indian airplanes in Kolkata would be used as an Bangladeshi terrorist plane. Here, this proposal would pass by 226. That is all is accordance with the poll IQ exit polls. Okay. Now here we can see the departure would be Kolkata, the capital city of West Bengal, the provincial state of India. And what is the target? Target is Haifa, the city of Israel. Here flying distance is 17,000 kilometers. Flying velocity is 225,000 kilometers per second. Here flying timing is 0.067 seconds. Hence the problem is departure time is would be morning 6 o'clock, May 5, 2026, and arrival time would be morning 6 o'clock, 0.067 second past, May 5, 2026. Here, weight of Indian passenger planes would be 400,000 kilograms. Here, it would be used as a Bangladeshi terrorist planes. Here, statistic energy is almost 36 multiplied by 10 to the power 21 joules. And now, here is the significant momentums at the points. Well, in the garbage country, I do not know whom you said garbage countries. I don't know. Well, here we can see this that the proposal would be passed in West Bengal Legitimate Assembly in by 200 seats to 220 seats, and that is a dangerous problems at the moment. Okay, and now here is the moments as we could see when Mamata Bandyopadhyay could be chief minister in West Bengal as a 2026. Her target is Technion, the university located in Haifa, the city of Israel, and her target is 15,000 Israeli students. Here now actually here 15,000 Israeli students in Technion is targeted by Bangladeshi terrorists. But what is the links if Mamata Bandyopadhyay would become the chief minister of West Bengal? Here is the point. Mamata Bandyopadhyay is and would be an Hindu Indians to be chief minister to support Bangladeshi terrorists to eliminate 15,000 students of the Technion University located in Haifa, the city of Israel, and that is the significant point. And here we can say the what is it is the definitions of toxic feminism. Here I would conduct an effort to discuss less about the definition of misogyny, but today we are talking about what is the definition of feminism. Definition of feminism is supporting a woman to become chief minister that can support Bangladeshi terrorists to eliminate 15,000 Israeli students in Technion universities, and that is the significant points. Well, here we can see in the significant moments is here if we Indians would support Mamata Bandyopadhyay, Mamata Banerjee, to be elected chief ministers of West Bengal, she would support Bangladeshi terrorists by Indian airplanes, passenger airlines located in Kolkata to eliminate 15,000 Israeli students of Technion universities, and that is the dangerous moments as we could see the points. Okay, now here we can see the second momentums as we could notify at momentums. Well, and now here we can see the points. And unfortunately, this proposal would pass by 220 seats accordance with exit polls if and only if Mamata Bandyopadhyay became chief ministers of West Bengal. Okay, now let's talk about the kinetic energy plants. Okay, Now here we can see, we know what is the equations of kinetic energy. Here, here we can see these points. The equations of kinetic energy is almost here equal uh, weight of the Indian passenger planes to be Bangladeshi terrorist planes multiplied by velocity of light skirts multiplied by bracket of lambda subtract by 1. And what is lambda? The lambda is almost here 1 divided by square root of bracket of 1 subtract by bracket of velocity of Indian passenger planes square divided by speed of light square enter bracket close, and that is the momentum at the points. Okay, now here we can see this moments. Here we could see here what is the velocity of Bangladeshi terrorist planes divided by speed of light. That would be 255 divided by 300, because speed of light at velocity of light is 300,000 km per second, and velocity of Bangladeshi terrorist plane to be Indian passenger planes is 255,000 km per second. And here, that is the moments. As a calculation, we could find that lambda subtract by 1 is 0.8984. And here we can see this points. Now we know the equations of Albert Einsteinian kinetic energy. Hence, what is the equations of Albert Einsteinian kinetic powers? Albert Einsteinian kinetic powers is almost here weight of Bangladeshi terrorist planes multiplied by velocity of light square enter divided by travel time enter multiplied by bracket of lambda subtract by 1. Well, what is the statistic energy? That is 36 multiplied by 10 to the power 21 joules. Hence, statistic powers is statistic energy divided by travel times. That is 36 multiplied by 10 to the power 21 divided by here 0.067 seconds. And here we could see this points. Okay, this is the significant momentums at the points. Here we could see that becomes 540 multiplied by 10 to the power 21 multiplied by 0.8984. Hence, here kinetic power is almost 485.136 quadrillion megawatts. And here we can see these moments that can be passed by 220 seats if and only if Mamata Banerjee would become the Chief Minister of West Bengal in 2026. And now, where I found the points, here it is accordance with poll IQ exit polls where Mamata Bandyopadhyay can get 206 to 220 seats to become the chief ministers. Okay. Now here we can see these moments. Well. I think here election would be started. Well, or not, I don't know. Oh my God, nice. I forgot that it would be on the morning 8 o'clock at Indian times, and I calculate as morning 8 o'clock is as Bangladeshi times. Okay, we got the 30 minutes as we can the funds. And now let's check the moments. What would be the fuel systems? Here, fuel system would be cost here petrols. Here fuel cost would be 2 United States dollars per 1 liter of petrols. But now let's check it. What is West Bengal's electric productions? Well. Here we can see West Bengal electricity production in megawatt in 2025. Well, in 2025, here Mamata Bandyopadhyay is Chief Minister. Okay. Okay, here we could see this in 2025 West Bengal's electricity generation capacity was around 13,000 to 14,000 megawatts. Yes, we can get that 14,000 megawatts. But now, when the topic is to eliminate 15,000 Israeli students of Technion in Haifa, the city of Israel, here Mamata Bandyopadhyay would pass the proposal to contain 485,136 quadrillions megawatts for Bangladeshi terrorists with the assistance of 220 seats. If and only if Mamata Bandyopadhyay would become the Chief Minister of West Bengal, because here accordance with poll IQ exit polls here, Mamata Bandyopadhyay can get seats of 200 seats to 220 seats. And now, that is the significant dangerous momentums at the points. Okay. Now here we can see, here it is the points. Here we can see what is the significant moments. Well, now here I would contain the calculations. Now where is my calculators? Well. Now here we can see, here is my calculators. 485.136 divided by 14. Well, 485.136 divided by 14. And now it is almost 34.66 approximately. On the other hand, here we can see what is 1 quadrillion divided by 1,000. That is here almost 1 trillion. Well, West Bengal's annual electricity production is 14,000 megawatts. But Mamata Bandyopadhyay would pass the proposals as for Indian Airlines plane to be Bangladeshi terrorist planes to attack on 15,000 innocent Israeli students of Technion University located in Haifa, the city of Israel, with the kinetic powers to be 48.136 quadrillion megawatts. That means here the Bangladeshi terrorist plane kinetic powers would be almost here 4.66 trillion times annual West Bengal electricity productions. And now that would be passed by 220 seats if and only if Mamata Bandyopadhyay would become Chief Minister of West Bengal. Okay. Now here we can see what is the fuel systems Here, that would be the significant moments. And here I would mention about the fuel system points. Okay. And now here we can see that here. Now let's talk about the fuel systems. Here, fuel systems would be petrols. And what is the petrol cost? That is 2 United States dollars per 1 liters petrols. Okay. Now here we can see fuel expenditures is cost rate multiplied by kinetic power multiplied by travel time divided by bracket of specific heat of petrols multiplied by hash temperature of petrols multiplied by density of petrols. Well, we know the density of petrol is 0.7778 kilogram per liters. Specific heat of petrol is 2 joule per kilogram per kelvins, and hash temperature of petrol would be 50 degrees Celsius. And here let's go to the points. Here, hence the multiplication between kinetic power and travel time is 32.3424 multiplied by 10 to the power 21. Okay. Hence, we require the petrol is 416,000 quadrillion liters of petrols. And here, the fuel expenditure would be 832,000 quadrillion United States dollars. But now, here we can say here we forget the one things. Okay. Now here we forget the one thing here. Indian petrol reserve in later in 2026. Okay. X before before war of Iran. Now here we can say that would be the search engines. Yeah. Well, it is India is unlikely to confront a measure of supply disruption in petrol and diesel ability to near future through the Middle East war between Iran, US, Israel, and the allies is now expected to last many weeks. Okay. Now here we can see that is the points. Well, now let's contest the last calendars. Well, it is almost 5 billion barrels. Now let's check it. Now, barrel. Okay. Barrel to liter. Well, now let's check it. What is it? 5 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay, that is almost 8 multiplied by 10 to the power 11 liters of petrol India reserve in 2025. Okay, but now here we can see these moments. What is the meaning of that? Here it is almost 800 billion liters of petrol India contains and in 2025. But if Mamata Bandyopadhyay would become the chief minister in 2026, she would pass the world systems for Bangladeshi terrorists to attack 15,000 Israeli students of Technion University located in Haifa, the city of Israel. Here, where her passing proposal would be almost 416,000 quadrillion liters of petrol. And now, here is the points. What is 416,000 quadrillion liters of petrol? Here I would mention the moments. And now, well, here we can see this significant points. At here is my journey's momentums. We could notify that is almost here 400. I apologize. 416 multiplied by 10 to the power 18. Okay. Now here divided by what is the points? 800 billions. And now let's check it. What is the moments? And now here we can see almost 520 millions. That means here we can see India contains a reserve of petrol in 2025 is almost here 800 billion liters. But Mamata Bandyopadhyay would pass the petrols to be here 520 million tons of Indian petrol reserve in 2025 just in the purpose for Bangladeshi terrorist plan to be Indian passenger airlines plans to eliminate 15,000 Israeli students of the Technion University located in Haifa, the city of Israel, with the assistance of 226 if and only if Mamata Bandyopadhyay would become Chief Minister of West Bengal in 2026. And what is the cause? Because according with poll IQ, here we can see exit polls. Mamata Bandyopadhyay's Trinamool Congress can get seats 200 seats to 226. And what about the News 18? According with News 18, Mamata Bandyopadhyay can get seats of 215 seats according with News 18 exit polls. And now that has become the dangerous moments as we could see the points. Okay. Now here is the topics of the West. Here is the topic of the Israel perceptions. Now second destination would be the Vatican City. Here when the Vatican City is the country of Pope, the Christian popes. And now here we can see these moments. Okay. Now let's talk about the Christian popes points. Well. Now here we can see. Here I had the 2 points. Well, now here we could see the Indian West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Bandyopadhyay planned to eliminate Pope Leo IX as elected Chief Minister of Indian West Bengal in May 4, 2026. Well. Now here we can see Indian airplanes as Bangladeshi terrorist plan passed by 226. Here we can check the points. Departure is Kolkata, the capital city of West Bengal, the provincial state of India. And what is the arrivals? The arrivals is Vatican City located in Rome, the capital city of Italy. Okay. Now here you can see these points. Flying distance is 8,000 kilometers. Flying velocity is 272,000 kilometers per second. Here, flying timing is 0.0295 seconds. Now here you can see departure time is morning 6 o'clock, May 5, 2026. Arrival time would be morning 6 o'clock, 0.0295 second past May 5, 2026. Well, we have mentioned the weight of Indian passenger planes to be Bangladeshi terrorist planes weight, and we mentioned the statistic analysis. Okay. Now it would pass by 220 seats if and only if Mamata Bandyopadhyay became Chief Minister of West Bengal. Now here we can see. Now for now here we can set it in the base of the exit polls. Well, here is the disclaimer is exit polls cannot be 100% real. Here sometimes the real results can be different from exit poll or real results can be opposite of exit polls. Okay, now here we can see these moments and let's talk about exit polls here. 200 seats or 220 seats would goes to Trinamool Congress. And now here we can see this momentums at the points. And now here we can if Trinamool in the base of the exit polls. Well. Now here are the points. What if Mamata Bandyopadhyay gets almost 212 seats or 198 seats? Since Mamata Bandyopadhyay can remain the chief ministers of West Bengal, the provincial state of India, and that is the dangerous moments as we could see the points. And now here we can see it is the significant dangerous momentums as the notifiers. Mamata Bandyopadhyay would pass the proposal to attack on Vatican City to eliminate Pope Leo IX, the honorable Pope of the Christian world located in Vatican cities. Now here we can see in this times Mamata Bandyopadhyay became a threat for the Christian world as soon as possible. Because here we can say if Mamata Bandyopadhyay became the chief minister in 2026 elections, here Mamata Bandyopadhyay can contest the proposals to support Bangladeshi terrorists. She would not support the Bangladeshi Hindus. She would not support Bangladeshi Christians. She would not support Bangladeshi Jewish. But she would support the Bangladeshi terrorists to eliminate the existence of sovereignty of Vatican cities. It is her plans. Okay. And now here we can see these points. Well, I think I forgot to discuss about SIRs. Well, I do not know the applications of SIRs, but it is clear that here, according with SIRs, almost 9 million Bangladeshis left West Bengal and they depart themselves to Bangladesh. But still here we can see the points. SIR 9 if Mamata Bandyopadhyay to become a chief minister of West Bengal, she would invite almost 20 million Bangladeshis to here West Bengal to contest and several of Indian Airlines plane to be Bangladeshi terrorist plan to attack on the sovereignty of sovereignty of Vatican City, and that is the dangerous points. Now she is planning to target the entire Christian world. Okay, and here I have mentioned the significant points, and now let's calculation the kinetic powers. Okay. Now, what would be the kinetic powers to eliminate here Pope Leo, the Pope of Vatican City, by Bangladeshi terrorists with the support of Chief Minister Mamata Bandyopadhyay. Okay, and now here we can see that is the significant points. Well. Here we could see. We know the velocity of Bangladeshi terrorist plane is almost 272,000 km per second. And now, here is the points. Well, what is the let's contain the stable stunt. Well, what is the what is the velocity of light? That is 300,000 km per second. Now here we can see this moment. So here velocity of here velocity of Bangladeshi terrorist plane divided by velocity of light is 0.9067, and here we can see the sponge. Now what is lambda subtracted by 1? That here we can discuss this. But now what is lambda? That is 1 divided by square root of bracket of 1 subtracted by bracket of b square divided by c square, enter bracket, get close. And now hence we contest the lambda subtracted by 1 is here almost 1.37053, because what was lambda? That is 2.37053, just because of velocity of Bangladeshi terrorist plane to be 272,000 km per second in the period of Mamata Bandyopadhyay to become the Chief Minister of West Bengal in 2026 with the support of 220 seats of Trinamool Congress. And now here we can see that is the significant points. That is the dangerous moments. Now here we know the kinetic powers equation is statistic energy of Bangladeshi terrorist plane divided by travel time enter multiple by lambda subtracted by 1 bracket close, bracket of lambda subtracted by 1. And here what is the calculations? Here statistic analysis of Bangladeshi terrorist plane is 36 multiplied by 10 to the power 21. Here calculation is 36 multiplied by 10 to the power 21 enter divided by here 0.0295 enter multiplied by 1.37053. And let's check it. What is the result? And here result is the significant moments at the points we can see. Well, here result is almost say hi. Oh my Adonai, you are so cute. And here we can see I can contest your points. Salam Habibi, and you are so cute, and I love your okay contest. Okay, now here we can see calculations is 120 I apologize 1224 multiplied by 1.37053 multiplied by 10 to the power 21. Hence the answer is 1677.52872 quadrillion megawatts. And now here is the momentums as we could see. That is the significant momentums as we could notify. But now let's check it. What is the calculations as we could see? That is here now significant points. Well, 1677.52872. Well, multiple by 10 to the power 21, and here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, and here we can see divided by almost 14,000. Okay, well, 167 1 double 5 2 872 divided by 14 is what? That is all 119.83. Okay. Now let's check it the points. What is quadrillion divided by thousand? That is still we can see what is quadrillion divided by thousand. That is trillions. Here we can see the points. Kinetic power is 1677.52872 quadrillion megawatt. That is almost 190.83 trillion tons of West Bengal annual electricity productions in 2025. And now that we can see this point, Mamata Bandyopadhyay could not afford 15,000 megawatts for entire West Bengal, but if she would become the chief minister of India, here she would promote in this moment she would promote chief minister a Bangladeshi terrorist plans to attack on the sovereignty of velocity with almost 16,077 quadrillion megawatts, and that is the significant 119.83 trillion tons of the annual electricity productions of West Bengal in 2025. And now that is the significant moments. And here is irony. She cannot afford 15,000 megawatts for electricity on the entire West Bengal, but she can afford 1,678 quadrillion megawatt just to eliminate the sovereignty of Vatican City with the help of Bangladeshi terrorist planes to be Indian Airlines planes with the support of the 220 seats of Trinamool Congress MLA with the proposals. And now that is the dangerous moments, then that is at significant circumstance points. And now this point is very dangerous for both for West Bengal and the Christian country Western city, Christian country Vatican City. And here when we are talking about Christian country, we did not talking about United States of America, where I would talk later. We did not talk about England, we did not talk about Spain, and we did not talk about Germany. Here we are discussing about the Vatican cities. And here the irony is that accordance with poll IQ, here exit poll. Okay, now here we can see. Well. Just wait and watch. Accordance with poll IQs, here we could not. Where is the points? Accordance with poll IQ, here Trinamool Congress can get almost 206 to 220 seats, where BJP can get almost 56 to 82 seats. And now here we can not discuss about the points. Okay. Now here we can see here the moments. What about the what about here news 18? Well, accordance with news 18 here, uh, Trinamool Congress can get almost 215 seats at this moment, and that is the significant dangerous points as we could notify. Here and now let's check it here. We could see well, and we are talking about significant points, but we did not talk about the moments. Well, results had been started. Here we are contents at the West Bengals. Now let's condense the details of West Bengals. Here counting in proceeds at West Bengals. Here who was getting the seats and who was leading, and here nothing is mentioned at the points, but still it is counting. Okay, now let's check it the moments here and now let's see what is going on. And now let's check on the fuel systems. Here fuel would be petrol and the cost would be 2 United States dollars per 1 liters of petrols. Okay, here fuel expenditures we can see, calculation is 2 multiplied by 49.33872 multiplied by 10 to the power 21 enter divided by bracket of 2 multiplied by 50 multiplied by 0.7778 bracket close. And here when kinetic power is 1677.52872 multiplied by 10 to the power 21 watts, hence we can say here kinetic energy would be 49.33872 multiplied by 10 to the power 21 joules. Okay, and here we can see these moments. What is the moments at the points? The required fuel would be 835,000 quadrillions liter of petrols were false. And now let's check it the moments. Okay, now here we can see what is 1000 quadrillion divided by billions? That is 10 to the power 18 divided by 10 to the power 9, that is 10 to the power 9. Okay. What is 834 divided by 800? That is equal to 1, similar to 1. And now, here we can see Indian contents petrol reserves in 2025 as a 800 billion liters of petrol. But now, here we can see that 800 billion liters of petrol we can see. Mamata Bandyopadhyay, the Chief Minister of West Bengal, requires the Bangladeshi terrorist plan fuel volumes to be 835,000 quadrillion liters of petrol. That is 1 billion times of Indians' annual petrol reserves in 2025. And now that is the significant point. The required is only in the purpose to eliminate the sovereignty of Vatican cities at the moment. Okay, now here we can see this moment. Where are you from? This garbage country contains the fourth largest powerful armies. Oh my Adonai. Well, I think you are from Bangladesh or you are from Pakistan. Well. Here I am from Afghanistan, and here I I can be from Bangladesh. But here we can see. But now I am living in Saudi Arabia, and my live location is in United Kingdom. Okay. And here sometimes I can talk in offline as a my mother with my mother tongue when my mother tongue is in Bengalis. And now that is the significant moments. Oh, I think the persons you said the garbage you address India as a garbage country. Okay. Don't address India as a garbage country. Just address India as a country without civic sense. You can address India a country without a civic sense. You can address. But here we can see these points. When you mentions India as a garbage country, well, Indian YouTubers are ready to counter you that India is not garbage country. India contains the significant technological history. India contains the scientific histories. That will be the contents of Indian YouTubers if you address India as a garbage country. But if you address India as a country without civic sense, here the Indian YouTuber would not counter you, because Indian YouTubers know India became the country without any civic sense. Well. In the entire South Asia, without Pakistan, here almost every countries of South Asia is the countries of without civic sense. Bangladesh is the country without civic sense. India is the country without civic sense, and we contest no knowledge about Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, but Maldives now becomes the country without civic sense. Okay, and now here we can see these moments at the points. Well, here we could see it is the significant points. Now here, 1 billion tons of Indian petrol reserve in 2025 is required by Mamata Bandyopadhyay to be Chief Minister of West Bengal in 2026. She contests these plans for Bangladeshi terrorists to eliminate the sovereignty of Vatican City at the points. Well. And now here we can see those moments. The dear commentators, I contest and agreements with you with your comments. And here that is the significant points. Well, sometimes I am being frustrated about the Operation Sindhu, so because the Petroleum attackers was Bangladeshi, but India was attacking the Pakistan at the Operation Sindhu. And now let's check the momentum at points. Well, let me frankly discuss about Operation Sindhu for 3 minutes. Well, now in Petroleum attacks, well, Bangladeshi terrorists were traveling to Nepal, and they were traveling to Kashmir through Pakistan. Here, Pakistani terrorism is just like a supporting. Well, Lashkar-e-Taiba was like just in the supporting roles, not main roles. Here, Bangladeshi terrorists attack on Petroleum, and they eliminate the several innocent Hindu Indians, and they eliminate our innocent Indian military soldiers. And that is the significant points at the moment. It was in Kashmir. and the main culprit was Bangladeshi terrorists, where supporters of Bangladeshi terrorists was Pakistani terrorist Lashkar-e-Taiba and the Trinamool Congress under Chief Minister Mamata Bandyopadhyay in 2025. Okay? And now that is the significant momentum as we could see, and that is the points of dangerous. But Narendra Modi, the Honorable Prime Minister of India, attack on Pakistan in Operation Sindoor in lieu the attack on Bangladesh. Okay. Now here 2 minutes over. Let's point to focus on West Bengal elections. Okay. And now here we can see here we contest just 3 minutes as a live we could see what is the election moments. Okay. And now here is the momentums we could see here 1200 now let's check it. What is the significant 635? Okay. Now what is the expenditure? That is 1270,000 quadrillions United States dollars. Okay. Now, dear brothers, Amit 59. Now let's check it. What is Indian gross domestic products? Okay. Indian gross domestic products. Well, 2026. Okay. Now you can say what is the search points. Well, here accordance with nominal GDP, that is almost 4.15 trillions as a nominal GDPs. Okay. But now India's gross domestic product is 4.15 trillions. But to eliminate the sovereignty of Vatican City with the help of Bangladeshi terrorists, here Mamata Bandyopadhyay spent the fuel expenditure only 12,070 quadrillions. I mean 12,070,000 quadrillions United States dollars. What is 12,000? What is 1270,000 quadrillion United States dollars? That is the moments. Accordance with Indian gross domestic products. Okay, now here we can see 1270 18 divided by what? Here 4.15 multiplied by 10 to the power 12. And now let's check the moments. Here we can see that is 306,024,097. Okay. Now here we can see this momentums at the points. Well, Mamata Bandyopadhyay can contest a plan to destroy 306,024,097 times gross domestic products of India in 2026 in the purpose to assist Bangladeshi terrorists to eliminate the sovereignty of Vatican City. And now that is the significant problems as we could notify at the moment of. Now here we can say here Vatican City now under the threats of Bangladeshi terrorists with the support of Mamata Bandyopadhyay, the probable chief ministers of West Bengal, accordance with the exit polls from the source of poll IQ, and that is the significant moments. Wait a minute. And now, here I would contest the points. What is today's elections results at the momentums? And now, let's check it. And here, well, I think we would refresh it. Okay. Now here we are accordance with the refreshments. Here we could see the significant points. West Bengal's Assembly Constitution 294 is still counting. The counting is in the process. Okay. Now here we can see that it is not details at the moment. When we contest the counter, I think here general here I would mentions at the points. Okay. And here that is the momentums at we could see the journeys. Well, here counting is in process, and here we could see the sometimes election commissioners understand that what is the dangerous moment if Chief Mamata Bandyopadhyay would be Chief Minister of West Bengal. Okay, now here we can see. Now let's frankly discuss at the moment. November or December 2025, when Mamata Bandyopadhyay was Chief Minister of West Bengal, the provincial state of India in 2025. Here was an Delhi terrorist attack. Here the terrorist attack contractor was Bangladeshi terrorist. And here the assistant was Mamata Bandyopadhyay, the Chief Minister of West Bengal Provincial State of India in 2025. And here, let's check it. What was the method at the moment? Okay, now here we can see. Now let's talk about the real points. Okay, here we could see these moments. I know there here momentums at sometimes. Okay. Now it is the elections. Well, election is significant. Now here let's check out the moments accordance with distance. Distance. Here we can see these moments. Now here we can say Dhaka. Okay. Now here we can see this moment, the Dhaka BGT. Well, and here New Delhi, New Delhi, and now here is the moments in India. Okay. Now here we can see the significant ones. We contest just for 30 seconds or 1 minute. Okay. Now here we can see this momentums. I think so here just significant lags at the journeys. Okay. Now here, flying distance between New Delhi and New Delhi of the capital city of India and Dhaka, the capital city of Bangladesh, is almost 1.5 thousand kilometers, and the driving route is almost 1.8 thousand kilometers. And now here we can see this moments. Well, what is 1.5 thousand kilometers? That means 15 multiplied by 10 to the power 5 meters. And here we can see the momentum Indian Airlines plane was as a Bangladeshi terrorist plane. And here that weight was half of weight was 2 multiplied by 10 to the power 5 kilograms. Okay. Now let's check it. The travel time was 1 second. Hence the velocity was 1500 kilometer per second. Let's check it. What was the kinetic powers? That is here 15 square multiplied by 10 to the power 5 square multiplied by 2 multiplied by 10 to the power 5. That means here what is 15 square? That is 225. 225 multiplied by 2 is 450. Here we can see this point 450 multiplied by 10 to the power 5 cube. Here, that is here 450 billion megawatts. With the kinetic powers to be 450 billion megawatts, here Mamata Bandhavata asks Bangladeshi terrorists to conduct a terrorist attack on New Delhi in November 2025 or December 2025. And now it is the time when annual electric production of West Bengal was 40,000 megawatts. Just think about it. If and only if here Mamata Bandhavata becomes the Chief Minister of West Bengal in 2026, it is the dangerous circumstance we could notify. Okay, now with the assistance of 226 of Trinamool Congress, accordance with the exit polls. Okay, now I would see you tomorrow with the result test. And now here is my reactions on Mamata Bandhavata or Narendra Modi. So now see you then. Forever, love you. Okay.